Hi, this is Maginoni, and here's my reviews for Savage Wolverine number 1, All New X-Men number 6, and Avengers 2. I'm going to get this one out of the way quick. Now, with the Savage Wolverine, let's be honest, there's only two reasons why we're buying this. One is because we want to see Wolverine slash up dinosaurs, and two, we just want to see Frank Cho draw women in skin bikini things. And this is exactly what it's exactly what we get. What's really going on here is we have S.H.I.E.L.D. And Shauna the She-Devil. They're basically exploring and charting out the regions of the Savage Land. They come across this mysterious island thing that they're not supposed to go to, but they decide to go, and their ship crash lands. And as you can see, it looks like a Cthulhu place. Now, what I find kind of funny is when this ship is starting to crash, everybody just stands there, they're looking, they're trying to do dials and knobs and pull levers, but Shauna's the only one that decides to get into a seatbelt and sit down. So I found that kind of funny. Because you would think everybody would put on their seatbelts too. And I understand timing and everything, but still, why aren't they in a seatbelt? Safety first, you have, all that nonsense. Anyways, so Wolverine suddenly appears, and yeah, I mean, literally, he just suddenly appears. I mean, light appears, and there's Wolverine. He wakes up, and then there's the dinosaur. Now, the rest of the issue is basically him fighting savages and meeting up with Shauna, and then figuring out what to do next. So this is just your build-up story, and I mean, it's decent. I mean, Cho really can write, and I think he's a really good writer, and he's obviously a good artist, and I mean, I'm going to be on the long haul. I mean, honestly speaking, even if there wasn't half-naked women bouncing around, I'd probably still buy it just because I want to see Wolverine slashing up dinosaurs. But overall, it's a decent read. Okay, New Avengers number 2, The Illuminati. This one is really explained what things are, and they are up to some serious trouble here. What kind of surprised me is Hickman actually gave us all of this information so quickly, rather than pacing it out a little bit. But let me give you the gist of what's going on. Let me get you to the right page so you can see it. See, you have all of the universe, and then you have the time. Like basically, the universe was created, the Earth was later born, the Earth will be destroyed, and then the universe continues, and the universe will eventually be destroyed. Well, there's parallel universes, and everything existed in harmony. Until one fateful day, one universe decided to be destroyed. Like, when it wasn't supposed to be. This caused this shift, which meant, as you can see here, the universe dies earlier. And once that happened, then all of the parallel universes are getting all out of whack, and some of them are colliding. But the minute they collide, that's when the Earths collide. That's when the universe blows up. And what the girl was doing, the Black Swan was doing, was basically one of the Earths was converging, and she blew up that Earth, which saved everybody. And so now the heroes are trying to figure out what to do. And what I found left me wondering at the beginning was what's going on with Submariner and Black Panther, because when we left them before, Submariner basically was, he basically destroyed half of Wakanda. They had the tidal wave, and he was killing hundreds, thousands of the people. And here he is sitting in a building and drinking wine. And I was wondering how they were going to handle that. And basically, this is, as you can imagine, an alliance based on necessity. And the Black Panther is going to, at some point in time, take care of business. So this unholy alliance is only going to last for so long. And eventually, hopefully, somebody will pick up the storyline where these two actually battle. because I think that is going to be an amazing fight. Now, at the end of this issue, what we're looking at is also them trying to figure out what to do. And they're actually faced with some hard choices. The first is they're going to resurrect the Infinity Gauntlet. But what they have to do is they have to find Professor X's mind gem. Now, they can use the other Infinity Gems to find the mind one, so that part's not the problem. The hard decision really is going to be what happens when another Earth comes too close. See, based on their what they were told, they can set up an early warning detection system. So this way, once the two Earths start moving towards each other, they can get an idea of, okay, we need to do something. Then what's going to happen is they have basically 8 hours before they actually like that. So that's where the problem is. If they don't have a solution before that 8 hours of once they start moving, they're going to have to make that decision. Do we blow up that Earth? Do we let everybody die? Or do we wait to the last possible second to do something because we might be able to save everybody? And I think when you look at this mix of people that they have here, that's going to be some interesting decisions. You know, we know the Submariner, he's going to say destroy it. Black Bolt, destroy it. Black Panther will probably say destroy it. But what's Captain America going to do? What's Mr. Fantastic going to do? Tony, and Doctor Strange. You know, I can see Tony saying destroy it and then immediately go to alcohol. But, you know, it's in, like I said, what we're looking at is possible interesting dilemmas and ethic choices. So that I'm really looking forward to seeing something like that happen. I don't know if it will, but that's something I'm looking forward to. I'm also leaving out a page, 2 pages in fact, purposely, because there were some scenes of graphic violence that looked amazing, and I want to see what that's about. And I don't want to spoil it because there's one panel in particular which was kind of shocking. Not shocking in the sense of what the Submariner was doing. It's that he was actually doing it. So I'm going to leave that one up to your imagination. Other than this was, I really enjoyed the read. Okay, next up is All New X-Men number 6. I guess you can say this is kind of like a Fallout issue in that what we have is Jean Grey getting settled, so to speak. I mean, she has this horrible dream of Wolverine killing her, and then she has this nice touching talk with Kitty Pryde and Storm, and while that's going on, Scott decides to leave, and he discovers things like how come there's bottled water, how come magazines cost so much, and stuff like that. Wolverine goes after him. They do battle a little bit, which somebody manages to get on film, and then that footage eventually gets to Mystique. And that's where things are going to get interesting with Mystique and her buddies. Overall, I mean, Bendis is doing a decent job with this issue, and this is an issue that, you know, I don't want to say, wow, this was the greatest thing known to mankind, because this isn't, and this isn't designed to make you think that. This is more of a transition issue. This is like the jump. This is like, you know what, I was derpy and I missed the first 5 issues, so let me jump on now because this is a nice, comfortable time to do it. And this is pretty much what it is. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next. Anyways, those are my review of these 3 books. Let me get you a code. You know, I really don't know what code to give you. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix things up a little bit and get you a code. Don't forget to like the Facebook link down there. Also, you'll find my link to the Crunchyroll reviews. There's anime reviews and con reports, and I'll try putting some other stuff on there as well. And I actually have 2 comic ideas, which actually doing the Crunchyroll stuff gave me some ideas on how I want to do it, so that part's good. I just gotta find to do it, because that Crunchyroll crap, man, that's taken a long time. But I like it. It's fun. Okay. You get New Avengers. If you go to the Facebook link sometime tonight, I'll put up Savage Wolverine. I just gotta finish editing the video for Crunchyroll. And there is the code. And I've talked enough today. I got other things I gotta do. So I'll have more reviews as soon as I can.